Hello. Didn't expect my camera to start as usual, but that's okay. I'm like a week into Reformer Pilates and just loving it. It's so good. It's sneaky but strong. Just driving to the ocean. I think if I should be able to see it. It's beautiful today. The swell is pretty crazy. I'm about to go for an ocean swim and into the hot pools. It's quite a few people here today, surprisingly. And yeah, it's 16 degrees. I don't know what's going on with summer in New Zealand at the moment, maybe just in Christchurch. It might be better in other places, but we are not getting it currently. And I was just driving here, just grinning to myself, just being shown constantly how everything is always working out for us. It's wild. Like last week, I was so close to finishing this new portal that all these videos, all this filming's going into, and I got it back from my VA, and I had said to her, and like, if you're watching this, I love you, I love your work, but I had said to her that I just wanted all the fonts changed to a flowy feminine font. I felt like it was a little bit harsh. And it was on me. I said, I trust you, you choose, like, you just do it. And anyway, I received it back and I did not like the fonts. And it would have been a couple of hours of work to fully change every part of the website, all the emails, all the different like little bits and pieces. These things take so long, and I was just gutted. And I stupidly, I put my phone on flight mode from about 8 o'clock every night, because like there's just no need to have your brain in use on social media and on your phone and on screens after 8 p.m. if you want to sleep. I find for myself anyway. And I don't know what it was. I knew I was going to hear back from her. She like had messaged me and said that an email was coming with all the updates, and so I guess I was like excited. So I stupidly turned my phone back on at like 9 because I couldn't sleep. And I had a look at it and my heart just sunk, and I was like, oh no, this is either going to cost like a couple of $100 to fix or a couple of hours of my time. And I just find this sort of work so tedious. Like I can't, it like melts me. And I lay awake the whole night just being like, oh, why? Like it was so close to coming out, and I can feel that like it's ready for the world, and really gutted. And so then I decided I've got a little girls chat, and I thought, well, I'll put the website in there and just ask anyone for any feedback, and I won't lead them into saying I hate the font. I'll just see if they've got any feedback and see if it comes up, because maybe like once I looked at it in the morning, I was like, it really wasn't that bad. It just wasn't what I had imagined it to be, but who knew what that was. And so I put it into the girls chat, and it was just such a gift. I got reflected back by, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 beautiful women that I love and trust and adore, and who love and adore me and have all done me time. I think most of them have done me time, and they were just like, it's great, but you need to share more of you. You need to share more of like where medicinal movement through the elements came from, like why it came to be, how transformative it is. Share about how the elements of creation take you through the practice and what that does for you, and how the energy work has impacted your life, and like the shift from, it was literally a year ago that I was sitting with this beautiful group of girls at a beach, at a bay just around the road, and I had said to them, I was like, I've seen this ISIS practitioners training program, and when I saw it and looked into it, my whole body was just like a full body yes, and I think I'm gonna do it. And they were all like, wow, like they could feel, they were like, this is gonna be big. And then that was like the whole point of the breakup as well. Like me doing this course was, if I did this, he was gonna go, or I had to go, whatever. And it had been a year, and they're like, look at the transformation in the year, like you need to share this. And that's why the font was not what I wanted. I messaged back and I was like, damn, I thought you guys were just going to tell me that you didn't like the font. Like I wasn't expecting to be so called out to like actually show myself more, because it's so daunting. Like, obviously I show up and I do all of this stuff, but I actually for the first time got to really sit in the magic of me time and really be like, holy shit, like I actually curated a daily practice that is making people's lives better. Like, I think I just kept on minimizing it, and I was just like, oh yeah, it's just this thing, and I just do this flow. And but like, even when I got it all filmed, the videographer was like, this is like a complete package, and the songs and the way that it takes you, like I think this is going to be really big. And I'm like, yeah, I've done a few events already and everyone seems to love it, you know, but I kept on being like, it's not that big of a deal. I just also knew I had to share it. Like, I've got this deep thing within me where I keep on creating, and I keep on knowing that the next step, I've got to do this, I've got to get it filmed, I've got to build the website. Like, even for this current filming that I'm doing, it was the week before Christmas, and I got the download of exactly what else I needed to bring to the full me time immersion. And there's so many people walking past right now. Hello, yes, I look like I'm talking to myself. And I just said to God, universe, spirit, Isis, I said, Gus, if I'm meant to do this filming before Christmas, which was within the week, then send me the right person. Send me the person. I messaged the videographer that I have used before, and she was too busy and was sort of like, what on earth, it's the week before Christmas, like of course I can't fit this in. And I was like, totally fair enough. Like, wild that I'm even requesting this. And then I got guided to ask a beautiful friend of mine who's very connected, and she gave me details of someone that she uses, and I messaged them, and life got busy and I didn't respond, which I'm really bad at responding when I'm with my daughter, so I'm super sorry about that. And then I just happened to go to a Christmas party, and this lady comes up to me and she said, Letitia, you messaged me yesterday about filming. I can do it in 3 days. I'm available. And I was like, what? Like, it was literally just so aligned. And I said about how it's like filming Goddess Isis transmissions, and she's like, I've been getting symbols, I've been seeing 4/4, which it takes 44 days for like the full integration of this program. Like, there were all these divine synchronicities, and I just got sent the right person. And now it's been, I think, 2-3 weeks, and everything's filmed, and the whole like upgrades, everything's good to go. And because of the font issue, I got to be so called out by people that love me, and got to just fully change the landing page, which is getting done right now by the amazing assistant that I have, to actually share the profound impact of me time on my life, and how I know that if you can commit 10 minutes a day, then once a week 40 minutes, so maybe on the weekend, and then every fortnight just putting your headphones on and receiving these energetic activations. Like, obviously nothing is guaranteed in life, but if you stick to it and you be an open vessel, like, your life will look totally different in 6 months, in a year's time. Like, yeah, it's been such a wild journey. But even in this depths of, obviously it's full moon now as well, and I haven't really been sleeping the last few nights because the energy is so intense, but in the depths of like, why is the font wrong, and why is this happening to me, like, it's so easy to fall into victim mentality, and maybe I'm just not supposed to bring this to the world because this is another roadblock, and you know, maybe I'm getting stopped from bringing this because it doesn't need to be out there, to flipping it around within 48 hours of being like, holy shit, me time is super transformational. I am so honored that it's come through me. I am so grateful for the vision of it all, and for all of the events in my life that have led me to create this practice and do this work, and like, just look at how my life is now. Like, I'm living in this beautiful studio that I get to do all my filming in, and it's as if I've hired the space out, but it's my home, it's my house with all of my plants and all of my things. And yeah, I'm so excited. So I think it's like a week away, which is perfect, because I just wanted all of this done before these festivals coming up, for Spirit Fest and Aroha Essence, and being able to share it there, and then I can just feel like the ripple effect of everybody just starting to up level and get into their own divine flow of who you're always meant to be. Like, this is the whole point. Go back to you, go back to your inner knowings and trust yourself. Stop looking outside. Utilize these practices to come inwards and then create your own thing. Put your own songs on. Make it your own. That's I want to become irrelevant. Like, I want this to become your thing. And I just think that, yeah, everything needs to be leading you home to yourself because you already know everything. So I got so excited to jump in, I forgot to do our deep breaths. So let's finish off our deep breaths, because if you've not done this today, again, with these videos, if nothing else, I just want to start to remind you to call in on your spirit team, your guides, your angels, your ancestors to support you. And what I love is I've been reading Moana to Esme, and like her dad's family are all very Steiner and non-Disney, which is funny. I literally worked at Disney World. It's crazy looking at the trajectory of my life. But my brother and sister-in-law gave us Moana for Christmas, and it's been so cool to read. And like when it talks about, you know, Grandma Tala's spirit coming back to support her, to remind her this is who you're always meant to be. And Esme's like, what's a spirit? And I'm like, when people pass on, they're always here to support you and you can call on them. And she's like, but and why will people die? I was like, they might get sick or they might get old. And she's like, so you'll die? And I was like, yeah, we'll all die, but my spirit is always going to be with you no matter what. And she's like, okay. Like, kids are just so like matter of fact, tell them how it is. So she's really understanding on a deep level that we're always guided and protected. And gosh, I'm so excited to see how her life unfolds and to be a part of it. What a gift. So let's close down our eyes, take a nice deep breath in through our nose, sigh it all out. I call forward our spirit team, our guides, our angels, our healthy, wealthy ancestors, all those who are here to serve the highest good. I ask you to clear any detrimental energies from our spaces. I ask you to ensure our highest timeline is occurring in divine timing with divine intervention at any point. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing. I am off to jump into the... Enjoy!